Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ascending High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have posted the water signs. So if some of you are looking for the astrological signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, it's coming out because in July, I'm actually going to do a bigger spread for Cancer, so just look out for that. The fire signs and air signs are up as well. So if you are looking for that, and if that's the sort of thing that you are into, you're more than welcome to check it out on the channel. I am going to be starting in July to post the monthly astrological sign with a bigger spread, and I will continue to kind of rotate each sign with a quick reading. I will also post obviously the in-depth, just general readings for the collective, and there's so many on my channel that you could they're all timeless, so you're more than welcome to check them out. If this one doesn't resonate, there's other readings in there for you that you may resonate a little bit more with. The cards that you do see here, these are the cards that I did design. Okay, so for those of you who are into tarot cards, all right, these are the ones that I did design. They are available, so if you are looking for tarot cards and that's the sort of thing that you like, either to collect them or to read them, they are available at this time, and you can find the email on the description box. Okay, I am also doing personal readings, so for one question it is $20, and I do accept PayPal as well. Okay, so that being said, let's get to the reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you at this time, what you're thinking about. Okay, so right now, regardless of gender, you are in your Empress energy, my dear. You are growing, you are fruitful, you are, all the four queens and one, and you're feeling yourself. These summer months are going to be generating a new kind of energy for you where you feel fruitful. You're going to be expanding socially, emotionally. A lot of you are going to be growing in your businesses or business. Okay, and for some of you, you're going to be gaining a new job, or you are growing in the business that you are currently starting. Okay, for a lot of you, this is the beginning and ending of a cycle. Okay, so for some of you who may have been working a 9-to-5 job, you're going to be noticing that maybe that's over. You're going to be going into a new phase. Okay, so I'm hearing a new phase. Okay, so let's see what that new phase may bring. It may bring in new challenges. It may bring in new gifts. It may bring in certain things from the past that you still haven't dealt with but need to. So let's see what pops up. Okay, what messages do you have for the collective regarding this situation, please and thank you? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you need to watch those pentacles right now because you don't want to get into a situation where you're losing money. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a cycle that is beginning. Okay, a cycle that is beginning. So for a lot of you, you may have, it says 8 of Wands, but I could have sworn it said fight with wands. Oh my goodness. So for a lot of you, this has been a struggle. Okay, for a lot of you, this has been a struggle that you may have had financial difficulties in the past, and now you're starting to really see a better life for yourself. Okay, but this was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that you had to go through. A lot of challenges in the past. Yep, because now you are moving on with the sun. like I said, that, the summer energy, that sun energy is going to be fueling you to this new aspect of your life, this new cycle of your life. Okay, you've had to deal with a lot of different things, a lot of different aspects of your life, a lot of different challenges, but these challenges have taught you how to manage your finances, how to grow as a person, how to cover yourself in these challenges, and you have come out the victor. Okay, there are certain things that you still may not see. There are certain things that there's a certain choice that you may have to make. Okay, there's going to be it, but it is a lot of newness, and you may need to use your voice. There may be something new where your voice is needed. Okay, but you are the magician at this time. You are learning how to alchemize a lot of this negative energy and turning it into something positive. Okay, yeah, there may have been some challenges, some deceit in the past. Okay, there may be some aspect of magic, that may have played into this, where you may have to alchemize a lot of this negativity. This person or persons may have wanted you in this desperate energy where they saw you down and out. There may have been some things from your past that you did not see clearly that you need to see now. Okay, that you need to see now. There may have been some deceit. Okay, something that just didn't that you were not privy to. I'm hearing you were not privy to some information that you may not have been privy to. A lot of people see you in a very Page of Cups kind of energy, very sweet, very giving, very endearing. If there was magic, it's no longer even affecting you, even if it did affect you for some time. Okay, again, there are going to be a few challenges with money. So, you're being asked to save. You're being asked to save until you get to that final step where money will come in. Okay, where it's going to be more fruitful. Yeah, there's going to be a wish granted from the universe because of everything that you have gone through. Okay. So you have the sun, the moon, no, the sun and the star, okay? And for a lot of you, you're going to have to stand your ground, just like the King of Wands. You need to, for some of you, I'm hearing you need to kind of go out a little bit more in nature to sort of do some grounding and get some of the earth's energy to help you move with some of the emotional stagnation. Okay, there's going to be judgment call. There is going to be judgment call on any and all ill will that was sent your way. Okay, so for a lot of you, you had to suffer through a broken heart. Okay, suffer through a broken heart, but there is somebody that's coming to assist you, whether that's a spirit guide, because they want you in this Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, yep, this is the end of a cycle. Okay, so this is not going to be even a factor in the near future, because they want you to keep working on those Four of Pentacles. They want you to keep working and moving forward, because eventually what's going to happen is that you are going to be sitting here in this energy covered. Okay, let's see what messages pop up for you regarding you or the person that you are thinking about. Yeah, I had seen this and I didn't take it and it came back out. Okay, the Fool. So for a lot of you, either you or your person went through a very foolish time in your life where you may have gone through a fool's, what they call the fool's journey. So there may have been a decision that was made that was not for your best interest, okay? Or this person made a very foolish decision in the past. There may be some spirit babies that needed to be born, or maybe because you aren't a very fruitful, again, energy, there may be a spirit baby that wants to be born, okay? And we're all adults here, so you know what you need to do if that's something that you're really not looking forward to, okay? This person may have been in a fool's journey, and because they went through a fool's journey, they have a lot of burdens to bear right now. And because judgment is being called, there was a lot of battling, okay? A lot of miscommunication, I'm hearing. There was a lot of deception and a lot of, again, a lot of heartache, I'm hearing. But, you know, there is some sort of spiritual authority that is going to set this right, okay? Confront your demons with the strength bestowed upon you. I give you the authority over all the power of your, you know, your enemy. Nothing will harm you. So right now, the universe, God, you know, Allah, Vishnu, whoever you aspire to, they're giving you that, you know, the authority to say, hey, you call your own judgment because we got this. We got this. So for those of you who suffered through all of this, you're not going to be suffering anymore. Yeah. You are a divine feminine. And divine feminines and earth angels, you know, we go through a lot. This situation is very tangled. This is not a black and white, very easy situation that you went through. There's a lot of layers, okay? A lot of layers. So even if you were to explain it to someone from beginning to end, they probably will look at you like you're crazy because there's so many nuances to it, okay? Entangled in a karmic bond, your efforts to break free seem to only tighten the knots. This challenging cycle suggests the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Consider a different approach, embrace acceptance, and seek understanding of this lesson and situation that, you know, the situation offers. Sometimes stepping back and reflecting leads to breakthroughs and liberation. So for a lot of you, you may want to kind of walk away from this situation, but you may have a hard time, you know, for whatever reason. You know, we're all human, and there may be something that you are frightened about. There may be something, you may be frightened about financial loss, or maybe frightened about actually ending this cycle. How do you end it? You know, how do you begin? So for a lot of you, the universe is aware of this, and they're just telling you, you need to take control. You're the expert of your own life. You need to take control. They have your back. You're not alone, but that you need to take control at this time. For some of you, you may need actually a healing bath to assist you with some of this negative energy, okay? And they realize that this is a very complex situation. This is, again, this is not something that's just black and white, and that, you know, it's a easy fix. They are aware that this is something that it's going to require all hands on deck, but you're the one that's going to be driving this ship, okay? Let's see what messages can you provide for the collective regarding this situation, please and thank you. For some of you, your significant other or the person that you are thinking about may reach out to you via social media, and there is going to be divine intervention. Like I said, divine intervention, all right? For a lot of you, you will feel either a guardian angel, a passed over loved one that is going to be guiding you or sending messages regarding this situation. There's going to be some sort of storm warning. Perhaps something will happen. You may get an inkling about something, some sort of drama that's going to kind of propel you to let a lot of this go, okay? The drama may not necessarily come to your front door, but it can, okay? It may be drama that you may hear, you may see about this person, but it is something that it's going to sort of rock you, okay? To, make certain changes. Music right now may be something that's very comforting, okay? Let me see. What other messages do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Please and thank you. So, definitely this has something to do with an old lover, a past lover. There, again, magic, a Jezebel, a karmic, okay? So, this karmic may have something to do with it, okay? So you, and I'm not saying you, it's more likely this person, they failed a spiritual test, they actually were your twin flame and they fucked up a contract. So your twin flame fell because they were probably dealing with this stupid Jezebel. Yep. So they broke a contract because they were dealing with this Jezebel, okay? This was supposed to be, or, was supposed to be a very sacred union, but you are being awarded a new beginning, okay? You are being awarded a new beginning. Let's see what this person has to say regarding this situation. What do you have to say to the collective? What is it that you have to say to the collective? I am blocked. Okay. So maybe you block them on social media or they feel energetically blocked from you. I can't express myself. So maybe they feel like they can't tell you certain things. Yep, why can't I tell you the truth? I can't even make this up. Why can't I tell you the truth? Okay. Let's see. What other messages? Whoa, that's too many. But you're the one that's going to be successful in the end. Okay, you're going to be successful in the end. This will drive you to be successful, so don't worry about it. And within the next few weeks, you may hear something about this person. One more, please, and thank you. No, guys, that's too many. Just one. Please and thank you. Thank you. And if you had a question regarding this person, Spirit says no. Okay. Let's see. What other messages does this person have for the collective at this time? What other messages does the collective need to hear? I replay our conversations over and over. And according to this person, you guys will be together again. So this person may be a little bit obsessed with your energy or just with you in general. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you at this time. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Move on. Okay? So Spirit is telling you or urging you to move on. Take care of that base chakra. I think this has come out already like 3 times in 3 different readings. So as a collective, I think we just need to kind of maybe do some grounding or meditating. And choose wisely. Right now, you have to make a choice. And that came out earlier also. There are different things that you need to choose right now. Every choice has a blessing. And this is how I see it. Every choice has a blessing. Every choice has a challenge. And every choice has a lesson. So, don't ever think that, oh my God, if I choose left, you know, I may choose wrong, and if I go right, I may choose the, you know, the wrong thing. Every choice that you make, because you know you better, it's going to be the right decision for you. And again, you may have blessings, lessons, and challenges in all those choices that you make for yourself. But you need to steer that boat, remember, because there's a better foundation out there for you, foundation and achievement. So right now, Spirit is going to help you. That's the promise that they made to you, okay? When you see a rainbow, that's a promise of the universe that they have made to you, that they're going to help you out, you know, building a better foundation. And you're going to have new beginnings, okay? New beginnings. So there's going to be a lot of newness, okay? A lot of newness for you. So let's see what songs come out. So I'm still working with the Oracle cards. And the basis of this, anything that you may see, whether it's the title, the artist, even the year that the song came out, there's a message in there for you. So don't worry about, like, you know, don't get too hung up on, oh, I don't know who this artist is. Oh, I've never heard that song. That's not the point. The point is that there may be a message in the lyrics, okay? There may be a message with the artist. Maybe your person was, you know, a fan of this person, or, you know, maybe this is the lyrics that they had sent you at one point, or this may remind you of this person, or vice versa, okay? Thank you. Let's see. What Kind of Man by Florence and the Machine, okay? Say Goodbye by Fleetwood Mac. One more, please, and thank you, thank you. Still Loving You by the Scorpions, okay? So those are your 3 songs, and I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.